What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Prod.cast. I'm Andric.
I'm Basil.
And I'm SK.
And today we are at the final trailer reaction of our DC Fandome event of 2021. And this is the one that I can't speak for the two of you, but I'm most looking forward to because clearly I'm a Batman fan. If you can't tell, just look at my Secret Lab chair right here. It's the Batman logo. And I have Batman toys. And I honestly have a lot of Batman toys around my house, but please don't come to my house. But yeah, I'm a huge Batman fan, and I have liked almost every iteration of Batman except George Clooney in all of the shows.
What?
Right?
You don't like the Bat credit card?
No, I
Come
don't. I don't. Fuck Joe Schumacher. Go suck a dick or something. Anyway,
respect for the dead man.
Hey, he's dead.
Oh, too bad. Anyway, I saw the first trailer or the first teaser rather for the Robert Pattinson Batman and it was great. I think that the first outing, like the first villain for the Robert Batman as Riddler is great. Sorry, that sentence was phrased in a very weird way. I think the very first villain for the Robert Pattinson Batman, who is Riddler, is great. Right, and it's Paul Dano if I'm not wrong. And then in this show, from what I know, I think Robert Pattinson is Batman, Andy Serkis is Alfred, Zoe Kravitz is Catwoman / Selina Kyle, Colin Farrell as Penguin, and
Yeah, that's interesting.
and Paul Dano as the Riddler. And I think the Riddler is the main antagonist in this one. And also to my knowledge that this is actually Batman Year 2. So it's his second year as Batman.
And Earth 2 as well. So they
Yeah.
don't conflict with
That's-
the extended universe.
That's all of the
Yeah.
information I have right now. I could be forgetting some, but yeah, do you guys have any thoughts about the cast and the show and everything?
I think Colin Farrell's an interesting casting choice for the Penguin. Like
He wasn't their first choice though.
Who was their first choice?
Jonah Hill.
Okay. Well, I can see how Jonah Hill it's a bit more like a DeVito, right?
They
Danny DeVito.
dodged the bullet, I think.
Yeah, but Colin Farrell's an interesting choice because moving away from the Batman Returns version of the Penguin's actually more of a mobster, right?
Correct.
So Colin Farrell he's Irish, right? If I'm not wrong.
I think so.
Yeah, so the Irish like mob is something, you know. So yeah, it kind of makes sense. But I would love to see how he plays the Penguin and why his version of Penguin is called the Penguin, because it seems like this universe is a bit more grounded than Earth 1, which is the DCEU. Yeah, it seems that they're trying to do a bit more of like they're leaning in towards the realism side, but they're also trying to do it a bit more comic booky than the Nolan verse. Yeah.
It's a hard balance to find lah. And
Yeah.
I can tell you, out of all the superhero genres, right, Batman fans are the hardest to please.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Because Batman fans are, I think, one of the most hardcore ones.
I mean, just look at the reactions when Affleck was first casted, when Robert Pattinson was first casted.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reactions were like, whoa. And like when Ben Affleck was first casted as Batman, I thought he looked great. You know, I thought he looked like the
comic book accurate.
Yeah.
I thought he looked like the Batman animated series Batman. Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
Yeah, and then when they showed the first images of him in Batman, I was like, holy shit, that's Batman. Yeah, and Robert Pattinson, not sure how I felt at first, but I know he's a good actor. Don't say Twilight lah, like that's so long ago.
Yeah.
But when I saw him in the trailer for The Lighthouse, that film with Willem Dafoe, the one that the one that's totally black and white. When I saw him in the trailer for that, and I saw how the filmmakers for that film played with the light and shadow on his face, and that's when I knew that this guy can do Batman, because he looks really good in the dark. Yeah.
I would say that first of all, I definitely agree that the fan base is hard to please. Like, even Robert Pattinson simply said that he doesn't work out for Batman. Every fan went haywire over that. Yeah, so I definitely can feel that. But I'm really agreeing with Andric on this, is that I want to really see a proper interpretation of the Riddler.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so
I
far
mean,
they haven't done a good Riddler yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
because Jim Carrey's Riddler was more
it's too campy.
jokey
Really.
joke. Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
love Jim Carrey to death, but I just hate Riddler. The portrayal.
Well, I didn't like the orange hair.
I mean, the Jim Carrey Riddler is literally right out of the comics. Like even the look is ripped right out of the comics, and even the way he behaved was also ripped right out of the comics. I mean, not just Jim Carrey, even Tommy Lee Jones's Two-Face is also ripped right out of the comics. Like his face is literally purple, right?
Correct.
So it's hard to take them seriously. But what the Nolanverse did with Two-Face,
Yeah,
what's
they
the
gave
guy's
a
name?
reason.
Right. It's really good, and it
Aaron
made Two-Face
Eckhart.
a much more menacing, scary, and realistic
Yeah.
villain. And
Yeah.
I feel that in the Robert Pattinson verse as Batman, the Riddler is finally gonna receive the same treatment.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I think I'm very, very happy that in this new rendition of the Batman, Batman's first villain that we as the audience are seeing is neither Joker or Ra's al Ghul.
I
it
think
can't be Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that was one of the things that the Nolanverse changed. Yeah, because normally, I don't recall Batman ever like doing that whole thing with Ra's al Ghul from the start, right? Only the Nolanverse did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because they in the Nolanverse they made Bruce Wayne train under the League of Shadows.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah,
correct,
yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
But there's a rumor that in the Robert Pattinson Batman verse there is another secret antagonist, which is the Court of Owls, and the rumor is that's where he trained as Batman instead of the League of Shadows.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know how
because that
true
would mean
is.
his identity is blown
Yes.
from the start. Yeah.
Yeah, because like everyone has been making speculations. I mean, even way before this trailer, I go to the Reddit forums to read. People are wondering why is the first why is the first movie villain outed as the Riddler, and it went very deep into the history and lore, and it's saying that as year 2 Batman, he has to deal with a lot of Gotham's secret societies, and in the comic books, Gotham's largest secret society is the rich and the wealthy, which is the Court of Owls.
Yeah.
And that's arguably where Thomas Wayne also made his money, which is dirty money.
Yeah.
So
Which is interesting to see.
So
'cause
Paul Dano's Riddler could be one of the could be one of those affected people like from the poor side that did not get to benefit because he is poor. So he it feels like they are following the sins of the father coming up if they are going the Court of Owls route. So
that'll be interesting to see
Yeah.
because there'll be a parallel there, right?
so it totally changes the reason why Bruce Wayne wants to become Batman, not just because he wants to prevent bad things from happening to other people, but because he wants to make up for his father's sins. That'll be a very interesting look at the entire road ahead for
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
It actually makes the motivation established. If they really go by this route and they really establish the motivation of Batman this early, right? I think that I genuinely think that it makes, even though he's not directly related to the DCEU Batman, but I find that it can even make a lot more sense the way that he does things, especially during this DCEU, during the Affleck Batman's version when he was in Batman v Superman.
Sorry, I don't get your statement.
No, the way that he does things, like trying to
why?
make up for his father's sin, the way that you can felt that he's tortured. No, during Batman v Superman, the kind of tortured, jaded person that he became felt even more realistic in my view.
No, wait, why are you comparing to the DCEU?
No, if they actually try to do that,
No,
because
they won't.
Yeah,
They
No lah,
won't and they shouldn't.
It's a different Batman.
I
Like,
know.
this
I mean, Ben Affleck is an old Batman who's
Yeah.
been working for 20 over
should
years.
not
True,
even
right.
bring in the DCU at all as a
Yeah.
Yeah.
conversational topic.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
I mean,
You know,
But-
if anything, right, I saw a fan casting. Best, you are not the only one that thinks that the Lighthouse movie was great. I mean, personally, I haven't watched
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's on my to watch list.
mm.
But a fan casting is they want Willem Dafoe as the Joker. Because
Interesting.
because according to them, they say that in the movie of the Lighthouse, they play off each other very, very well.
That's interesting.
To be fair, he was doing a pretty good Joker a little bit when he was trying to laugh in. He tried to make those laughter in
Yeah,
as Green Goblin, so
right?
it was
Yeah.
very, very eerily similar to
Yeah.
Joker in a way.
And well, he could still play the Joker in the Earth 2 universe because
Yeah.
they don't have to be the same actors.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so I think we have talked enough. We have
Yep.
already talked for like 11 minutes at this point. I don't know how much
Yeah.
I'll cut out. Shall we jump into the
Let's
main
go.
and final trailer?
Yep.
Let's do it, man.
Let's
Yeah.
go. 3, 2, 1.
Freeze. GCPD.
Police! Hands up! Stay still! Get out of here!
That's Paul Dano.
Whoa. Nice.
Fear is a tool.
Gordon.
When that light hits the sky,
Oh, nice. Damn, that looks good.
it's not just a call,
Oh,
it's a warning. I've been trying to reach you.
Find the gun!
What did he say?
This is a powder keg, and Rither's the match.
He said, "What have you done?"
I can take
Oh.
care of myself.
oh, Catwoman.
If this continues,
Holy shit.
it won't be long before you've nothing
Oh.
left.
I don't care what happens.
Sins of the
to me.
Father, I saw it.
It's only gonna get worse for you.
Whoa! Take it easy, sweetheart.
Holy crap, is that Colin Farrell?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Cannot tell it's him, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we're not so different. Who are you under there?
What the hell?
He just walks straight into all the machine guns.
Whoa.
It's black and blue and dead all over. You take it.
I got you! I got you!
Wow.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That was fast.
Okay, this is a great trailer. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay,
Shit.
thoughts, guys.
That looks amazing.
It looks
That's-
good. It's
It looks
literally the
amazing.
first thing we'll see next year, I think.
It looks amazing. That's all I can say.
Okay, Colin Farrell does not look like Colin Farrell at all.
Yeah.
I cannot tell. That
Oh
it's
gosh,
him.
the makeup was
Yeah.
awesome.
But he has an
they-
Italian accent. It sounds like.
Yeah,
well,
he-
they're leaning into the mobster vibes, lah.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even Andy Serkis as Alfred has battle scars because Alfred used to be a war vet.
Mm.
So it makes sense that he has facial scars, and I'm okay with that. I don't have much to say about Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle, because I feel like I didn't see enough of her to make a statement.
But they really designed her as the modern day Catwoman style. The way that she's the
Yeah,
short
I mean-
hair
I
boyish,
mean-
but the short hair look.
I mean, we didn't even see her her suit lah. So
I'm not surprised lah, because the latest Batman animation, the Long Halloween, Catwoman was styled like that as well.
Also short hair. Yeah, they
Yeah.
are leaning into that. I would say that I don't know. To me, they really, I mean, the DC fandom really make the previous trailers or even behind the scenes video window dressing just to let us see this.
I think in this trailer, right, 3 things really stood out for me.
Yeah.
One, the music is really very loud right in your face. Like, it almost feels like they really want you to recognize the music that comes along with this Batman, because I feel that even in previous iterations of the Batman, even the Adam West one, what makes them memorable part of it is the music. Right. That's why people talk of Michael Keaton. They talk of Christian Bale Batman. These are the 2 that I can remember have very recognizable recognizable soundtracks to them.
And the music, right?
Very familiar to the Darth Vader's music. Dun, dun, dun. It had that vibe just now.
No, the music has a very ominous vibe.
It does.
So it could be speaking to the fact that the fact that, you know, the whole sins of the father thing that you were mentioning about.
Yes.
That his crusade is actually a super dark one.
Yeah,
Mm.
it
It's not
almost
as
feels like a
simple
horror
as-
film.
A little bit, yeah.
And the third thing that the second thing that stood out to me is obviously Robert Pattinson's Batman. In this trailer, we see a lot more of him. I'm definitely gonna rewatch again later. And the third thing that stood out to me, right, is I would consider the most important, the very lack thereof of Paul Dano as the Riddler.
Yeah, it seems like he's in Arkham.
Yeah, and we
Could
don't
he be
see him at
controlling
all.
things from Arkham the entire time? That would be crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's the case, they are really doing. They are making Riddler more and more interesting. Like, they are leaning towards the not just they are really leaning towards that whole entire he's the tricks. He will always try to form riddles, but he will never be caught. Vibe that he
no,
has
I mean
been.
he is already caught. I mean, if Basil's theory pans out, the Paul Dano Riddler might be in Arkham for almost the entire movie, just that he has his riddles and traps set and planned out for the entire movie for X amount of time, and
Yeah.
everything that the Batman would react is already within his consideration, and that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, what
Yes.
if everything that the Riddler does from behind bars, right, is to orchestrate his escape.
I think that would be too small. I think for
No,
like,
he's
not
his
grand enough.
No, his purpose is never to escape. His purpose is to outsmart Batman since
Yeah.
the beginning. So So even if he wants to do that, it will be part of his. It has to be part of his plan. If he really were to.
Even in any of the comic and animated media, for villains like Joker and the Riddler, it has never been a problem for them to escape from Arkham. But the Riddler's direction, his goal is just to prove that he's smarter than Batman. He's a huge narcissist that feels the need to prove that he's the smartest boy in the room. So his goal has always been not to out Bruce Wayne as Batman, but just to prove that he is above him intellectually. So this is, I think, one of the few times that we can actually get to see, like we don't get to see Batman go, I will say, toe to toe physically in a fist fight with the main antagonist, but rather his brain. So now I understand why when they first started to market this movie, they said that it's gonna be a crime noir CSI film.
Well, I remember reading somewhere that this movie is gonna draw a lot of inspiration from the Long Halloween. So
Yeah.
That'll be very interesting to watch.
Yeah,
I am very looking forward.
And yeah, what do you think of the other characters that we've seen? Like, for example, Commissioner Gordon.
He's not.
Commissioner- We
He's not.
actually didn't see too much of him in this trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't see too much, but I think he's played by Jeffrey Wright. if I'm
Jeffrey
not
Wright.
wrong. Yeah,
He's
Jeffrey
everywhere
Wright.
nowadays lah.
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright plays Felix Leiter in the James Bond Daniel Craig movie. So
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting it's an interesting transition from CIA to GCPD.
He also plays the
Yeah.
Watcher in the Marvel What If series.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he
I see.
he voiced it.
Oh, the dude's everywhere now.
He's
like you
everywhere. He's been everywhere since Westworld.
said. Right.
And I really dig the new suit. Actually, not new, but
Yeah,
the
I didn't
the suit
like
and
the
car.
photos.
Sorry.
The photos that they released for the suit, I didn't like them at all.
Suddenly there's a collar there. It felt weird.
But then it looks really good in this trailer.
Yeah, correct.
I don't mind the collar actually. I don't mind the collar.
I the collar has never been a problem for me. The biggest problem for me was the armory looking suit. I didn't really like it.
But what I like about this, right, is the fact that, keep in mind, it's year 2 Batman. He, from the suit down to his vehicles, it looks like it came out of one guy's garage. You know? It doesn't look like he spent a huge fortune on all his gear yet, because like even in the Michael Keaton Batman, in the Christopher Nolan Batman, it feels like all the Batmans, right, has gotten their tech from somebody else. Right? Like Nolan, I think the Christian Batman got most of his starting tech from Lucius Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then whereas Ben Affleck Batman, he has already been doing it for like 20 over years, so it's no doubt that his gear and his vehicles will look sleeker, like look more modified.
Yeah.
But this one really looks like he just started to zeng his stuff only. Like I even like that if you do a close up of his cowl, you will see the stitch marks.
Yep.
What stood out to me is really the fact that this is probably the first movie rendition of Batman, right, where they purposely shoot in right, directly at him, and he just walked forward. It's kind of cool, actually. Like
No, I think they did that with Ben Affleck as well.
No, they did really just shoot right in his, like he really just moved while the machine gun is shooting. Like they at least still showcase a portion of Ben Affleck, dodging, etc. Like really showcase that part. But he just walked straight to it. That was like, wow, that was cool. Like it shows that his armor is really genuinely protecting him. He's not going to be afraid of all these mob bosses.
But I'm still not convinced of Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne. He doesn't feel like a playboy. Maybe not yet lah. Like now he's probably still in his brooding phase.
Yeah, I think we haven't seen enough yet lah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
I think safe to say that this movie has sold on me really. Yeah.
But as Batman, wow.
Yeah, I love his Batman.
Wow, really.
Who would have thought, man?
Who would have thought the guy who glitters will become the darkest superhero ever?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah, the man who was covered with glitters previously. I don't think so. Andrew, you get the joke, right?
Sorry? What did you say?
No, you didn't get the joke, right?
What joke?
Who would have thought the guy who covered himself with glitter suddenly becomes the darkest superhero?
Oh no, I got that. I just didn't think it was funny.
I mean, the cinematography looks amazing lah.
Yeah.
That's another thing I can point out.
The color grading looks even darker than it ever did.
Yeah.
And there's so much
Yeah.
grain.
Yeah.
And I think I kind of like that the footage is not all sharp. There's a bit of there's really a bit of noir feel to it.
Okay, fact checking something now.
It's great. It's a really great trailer.
I want to see if they shot it on film.
Oh. Possibly.
Maybe. Let me check.
Did they mention anything?
IMDb tech specs. No, they did not say anything. Wait, here you go. No, it's not. It's
You know
not.
what's the one thing that I hope that they don't show again?
What?
It's Shaw Alexa.
Like okay, I hope that previously I think even for the Nolanverse they will tend to foreshadow Joker.
Well, I think they are already foreshadowing Joker.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
with
but
the
look at
henchmen. The henchmen are all
look at
wearing.
the goons. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like hoping, because think about it, I mean we have way more Joker than Batman in a way. Whoever what actors who played Jokers than
Like
Batman.
who? No, there are a lot more Batmans than Jokers.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I just find that people are. I mean, I kind of felt tired looking at new Jokers, in a way. For
Okay,
me
the
personally,
last Joker was Joaquin Phoenix, and he
was
great.
way too good already. To me, no one can top him. To me,
Okay.
because he was really no. Because the thing is, I personally find that Joker by far the best. Prior to that, it's really Mark Hamill. So I don't
Right.
really see anyone who can top them. So if you really want to come in here, and if there ever be a sequel where they are gonna bring another Joker, somebody has to do way better than that. If not, it will be a Heath Ledger Joker coming in, and then you have Jared Leto's, goofy version of the Joker where everybody says, "Oh, that sucks."
I think Joker as a Batman villain is quite overrated.
Yeah, it's already overplayed.
Yeah, and I would like to see them use more of Batman's Rogues Gallery. Like, I would like to see them come back to, say, even Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want.
Yeah.
Besides Mr. Freeze, who is the one villain that you really hope that they can genuinely show?
Honestly,
You can,
in the Robert Pattinson Batman universe, I would love to see Hush. Yeah.
Robert Pattinson. I don't have an answer for that now.
I really want to see a fake.
I have a weird choice though, but I don't know if I don't know how y'all will feel about it. I didn't think of it from the Robert Pattinson route only, but if you're just narrowing it down to that, for some reason I would like to see Calendar Man.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Like for his early years, so that it's somebody from the Rogues Gallery but not too huge.
Well, the Long Halloween had Calendar Man, so
Maybe they'll show.
who knows?
Yeah. I don't know. I have a very weird thought that I really want to hope to see Hugo Strange for some reason.
Okay, yeah, that'd be interesting also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
Oh,
but
okay, Hugo Strange. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. It will fit in this universe lah, for
Mm-mm.
sure. Yeah.
To me, that character will be very it fits very well. And secondly, because the whole Hugo Strange I think during the storyline is he knew Bruce Wayne was Batman, and he was constantly played off during throughout his existence. So it will be very nice. It will be a nice idea to that. I personally also hope to see a legit Jason. The Jason Todd, the Red Hood is Jason Todd, is it? The one from the Titans?
Yes.
I want to see a movie version of that.
More realistic to see in the Ben Affleck one, I guess.
Yeah, I
But
think.
I said Hush because if we are going to play into Court of Owls, then Hush is the
Yeah.
natural choice.
Yeah,
I
sure.
agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so far there have been different iterations of Hush lah, because I think in one of the different iterations, Hush is the Riddler.
Wait,
Oh yeah.
Was what?
Yeah. In the animated movie, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Was Hush one of the Hush the bitter rival or bitter guy the jealous guy who sort of plastic surgery himself into Bruce Wayne,
Yeah.
and then he ended up with that's him, right?
Yeah. Who knows? This movie might even be building up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be cool to see. Like you have Robert Pattinson show up, and then the other Robert Pattinson with full of scars.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Okay, so I guess we have reached the end of our DC fandom trailer and behind the scenes reactions.
Yeah.
For you guys, you've been watching it one after the other, like one a day. But for us, we have been recording all of it all the way until it's almost 4 a.m. Singapore time now.
Yep.
So we're all really
It's
tired.
crazy.
Yeah.
If anything, if I'm able to get the clips tonight, I'm never gonna start editing the first one already, because Peacemaker, just to keep to my promise to you guys. But yeah, we hope that you have enjoyed our reactions to what we have selected from the DC fandom event. If you like it, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and comment something so that we know you enjoy our content. We are not doing we're not getting paid to do this right now, but we do it because it's our passion. So having a small little like or something from you guys will actually encourage us greatly. In fact, in our own group chat, we often just share hey, our subscriber jumped to how much now? Hey, we got a like, we got a comment, and we get excited about things like that. Alright, so we really hope that the content has given you some joy as much as it has given us. So yeah, please, thank you so much for watching with us. If you want to check out our other content, please go to our YouTube channel. You can check out our other reactions, including reaction to the Loki series, to the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, which should be quite old news by now. We also react to Ultraman Trigger. We also have visual formats of our podcast, or you can also head over to Spotify or Google Play or Apple Podcasts to listen to our podcast in the MP3 format. But if other than that, then we'll hope to see you again soon for the next one. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.